Hey team, I want to share with you something today that I don't talk about very much. I don't even know if I've ever shared this with you before, and that is how I got to silver and how long it took me. Because I think that so many people would look at my career in Plexus and think, oh my gosh, she probably posted and was silver that same day, and that just wasn't the case. When I started Plexus, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to talk to people. I had zero network marketing experience, and I remember silver being a very challenging rank for me. So I thought I would share with you what my journey looked like and give you some pointers and tips for how you can get to silver, especially if you make a first post and you get no likes and no comments and no interest, because that's something that can happen. Either you're not active on social media or you post at a time of day where nobody sees it, and sometimes that can leave you feeling defeated. Now, my goal for everyone that joins my team as an ambassador is to help them go silver in 7 days. What that means is you have 3 level 1s join you in the first 7 days of your business. They can either join with a welcome pack, which is always my recommendation, or they can order with 100 PV, and that would make you a qualified silver ambassador. When you make that goal, Plexus gives you a $100 first-time rank achievement bonus. And you also get paid referral bonuses on those welcome packs. So let's say that you sign up 3 level 1s in your first week of Plexus or your first month or however long it takes you. For a single welcome pack, you would be getting $25 for each person, and then you'd be getting that additional $100 one-time silver achievement bonus. So you have the potential to make $175 off of 3 people joining you. I love having people do this in 7 days because not only are you having friends join you that need this in their life, but you are also helping others around you who are probably struggling with things they don't even realize. And you having a buddy is going to make you so much more successful than if you're just starting Plexus alone. The 3 people that I started Plexus with were my sister-in-law, my best friend, and my mom, but it wasn't that easy. My mom started with me with a double welcome pack. We signed up under my name and my information and started together. So she was not someone that I could just sign up because she started with me on the products that I ordered on my account. We split them together. My sister-in-law, she joined me as a customer because we weren't really sure if this was going to work, and I didn't have belief in the products, and I wanted to make sure that she could return her stuff if it didn't work. And then my best friend took me almost 2 weeks to convince to join me. So when I first started Plexus, I really wanted to have an experience with the products before I said anything on social media. Did anyone else want that also? Now, I encourage people that start with me now not to worry about that, to just say you're starting this new exciting thing that helped your friend get rid of her sugar cravings, have more energy, get better sleep. Would anyone like to join you? Because you don't have to have a belief in the products to tell people that you're starting something exciting. How often do you see people start a fitness program or a new meal planning system or a new school, or they're going to college for the first time and they tell you, oh my gosh, I'm starting this new venture in life and I'm so excited to share it with you all. Even though they haven't graduated from college yet, they haven't been consistent with their exercise program, they haven't lost any weight, they're telling you they're starting this and they are wanting you to support them through it. It's the same thing with Plexus. So I wish I could go back and tell myself back then just to post on day 1, but that was not what I did. So I waited about 3 weeks before I shared anything about Plexus. And when I finally did, I thought everybody was going to join me in order. And you know what? Nobody wanted to start with me. Obviously, my sister-in-law started with me as a customer. My mom ordered with me from a double welcome pack, but I couldn't get anyone to sign up. I remember posting on social media twice, actually having people who were messaging me, commenting on my post, but I didn't know how to get them to actually go through with ordering. And it took me 2 weeks to finally go silver in Plexus. Now, I would not say that this is a super long time. I've seen people take 8, 9 months to go silver in Plexus. But what I want to tell you are the action steps that I took, because I was constantly working during that 2-week period. I was posting on social media every single day about my personal life and about Plexus, not only my results with the products that I was seeing, but other people, and they weren't even people that I knew. These were people's testimonials that I read on Facebook when I would go to the search engine in the main Facebook website, and I would type in Plexus and then a condition, and I would share the testimonials that got me so excited. I remember scrolling through every single night and reading testimonials and thinking, oh my gosh, this story is amazing. I wish everyone could see it. And then I would push the share button because I didn't know any better back then. When you push the share button, what happens is a lot of your friends will scroll right by and not see it. Now, because I was so active on social media, I was pushing that share button, and all of my friends were messaging me asking if I had been hacked. Because it wasn't coming from me. It looked like someone had broken into my Facebook page and was spamming all of my friends with some scam, because it wasn't coming from me. I wasn't saying anything about it. So that is one thing that I would encourage you to do, is make sure that when you are sharing stories from Plexus, either from your own team or yourself or others that are really moving you emotionally, make sure that you are taking a screenshot of that picture, cropping it to make sure that it looks like it's your picture, even if it's not your own, and then copying the text of the story, pasting it into a brand new post of your own in your main feed. And at the beginning of that, I want you to say something like, gosh, when I read this story, it made me want to share it with everyone. This is why I'm so excited about Plexus, because I read stories like this and it makes me think of you all. Then you can say Paul shares or Christy shares ... and then put the story in quotations. That way your friends and family are going to see that this is from you and why it's from you. You're sharing your heart, you're showing vulnerability, and you're connecting with your audience. The next thing that I did every single day was I messaged people impulsively. When I say impulsively, I mean someone's name would come to mind and I would immediately message them. It would not be a super long message. It might be a short message saying, oh my gosh, Christy, I don't know if you've seen any of my posts, but I was just thinking of you because I know you said you're so tired and I don't feel tired anymore. I've been using this stuff called Plexus. Have you heard of it before? And I would send messages like this so often without even thinking about it that sometimes I would go to that person again, not even remembering that I had messaged them, and see, oh, I did message them and they didn't respond to me. They saw it and ignored it. And I just thought, that's okay. They're just thinking about it. Sometimes I would send them a message again and say, did you see my message? Because I thought, that's so weird. Why wouldn't my friend respond to me? I literally had no fear, and I didn't think that people would ignore my message because clearly I was sending them a message out of love. So those are things that I would recommend doing as well. Message the people that come to mind. Then I started making lists. I am a pen and paper girl, but maybe you like to make notes on your phone. So I would encourage you, anytime that someone's name comes to mind and maybe you don't know what to say to them, just write their name down. Maybe you're watching a show on Netflix and you like to do something with your hands. Start making lists of names of people that you think could use the products. Make lists of people who are leaders in your life. This is something I didn't know to do per se, but I was doing it without knowing it. I remember putting stars next to my friends' names that I thought, oh my gosh, if this girl validated Plexus, everybody I know would join her. And so I would put stars next to those leaders in my life. These are people with influence. When they do something, others follow. When they cut their hair, everybody wants their hair cut. When they change their hair color, everybody wants to change their hair color. When they buy a dress and they post it on social media, everyone is saying, "Where did you get that dress? I have to have it." Those are people of influence, and those are people that you really, really want to do this business with you. Now, maybe you're not thinking about this as a business yet. I wasn't very early on. I just wanted to pay for my products. So what I was doing was calling people that I really knew on the phone in addition to messaging others. This is something that I would also encourage you to do. If you have someone that you are very close with, a best friend, a neighbor that you talk to frequently, call them on the phone and say, "Oh my gosh, Marcy, I know that you have this condition, and gosh, I've read stories that Plexus can help. Have you heard of it before? Have you ever seen any of my stuff or thought about it?" Now, most of the time when I did this, people would say, "Oh, you're so sweet. Thanks for thinking of me, but I'm really good." And then I would hang up and I would move on to the next. You're going to have people that on the first contact don't want anything to do with what you're doing. As you share your passion, you will connect with people, and over the course of 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, people will join you because of your passion. So that would be my next tip. Be passionate about what are you doing, about what you are doing. Unashamedly share what Plexus is doing for you. Or if it's not doing anything for you yet, share what you've seen it do for others, because that passion in helping others and caring about others will shine through and people will have interest. So let's talk about the things that I did, and then I'm going to share one additional thing with you. Number one, I posted on Facebook. I wish I would have posted sooner. I would encourage you to post sooner. It doesn't matter if you don't have results. You're sharing something that you're started and that you're excited about doing, and that is something your friends want to know about. Number two, message people impulsively. When they come to mind, don't overthink it. Just send them a message. Number three, post on social media other people's stories and your own as it's happening in real time. So often I hear people say, "Oh my gosh, Plexus, help me with this." And I say, "Oh, did you post about that yet? I want to see it." And they go, "Oh, I've been meaning to. I've been meaning to post about that." You guys, just post about it in the moment while you're feeling it. It's that feeling that connects with people, that makes them want what you have. Because why? It shows your passion. Show your passion. Call people on the phone. Don't limit it to just text or Facebook message. Call people on the phone. If you are really close with someone, go over to their house. Maybe call them first and see if they're available. I did that also. I would go over to my friend's house. I would take them a stick of Slim. I would tell them my story. I just was so excited. The very last thing I want you to do and to remember to get to silver is follow up. I was so good at follow up. I never let anyone ignore me or tell me no. I wasn't pushy all the time. I think I was a little bit, but you know what? You will make mistakes, and that is okay. And these are the things that I learned from. My favorite quote is, "Experience is what you get when you didn't get what you wanted." So I know there were some relationships in the beginning that I was very persistent about. And some of them, I was persistent for 16 months and those people finally joined me. There are others that after following up with them over 6 to 7 months finally told me, "You know what? I love that you love Plexus, but I'm just not interested." I even had a friend tell me once, "You know what, Emily? I probably will eventually try Plexus. I'm sure I will, but I'm not going to right now." And that was a signal to me to just let that go, let the follow-up go, because I was so persistent in follow-up that sometimes people just said yes to get me to go away. Now, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing all of the time, but we also want to read people, and I could have done a better job in that in the beginning. However, it seemed to work okay for me because eventually everyone is coming around. So I just want to encourage you to keep lists, remember people, care about people, and be consistent yourself. It's your consistent passion, your consistent actions that will eventually bring everyone around you onto these products. If you are not signing 3 people in your first week, you have not failed. Keep going. It took me 2 weeks and I was thinking and messaging and calling people all day, every day for those first 2 weeks. If you are taking a little bit longer than that, just remember why you want to share these products. Are you trying to get your products paid for? Are you trying to help others? Are you feeling so good that it's the only thing you can think about? Remember your why and understand that not everybody's going to jump on board right away. But just because they tell you no, it's just probably no for right now. The fortune is truly in the follow-up, and as people see you be consistent, their trust will begin to develop in trying Plexus. I hope these tips help you today, and remember, never give up. It's the perseverance that will always take you to your goals. Hope you have a great day, guys. Bye.